Greetings comrades, today we'll be cooking SHAKSHUKA, or more like Slavified version of it. You may call it SLAVshuka. I have to mention that SLAVshuka is my new favorite name for a dish, and the dish itself is quite tasty, I should say, and you should prepare it because it takes like 15 minutes and it's full of flavor. So yeah, let's see how to prepare SLAVshuka. We'll be starting with some diced green onions. I have mine diced like in the weekend, so I can have them prepared and I can cook easily during the week. I also have some diced red peppers, which I will be using to prepare this version of SHAKSHUKA. Disclaimer here, this would be totally my version, so I hope no one will get offended by it. We'll also need 5 chicken shelled grenades, which we will pop in our pan at a later stage. Start your SHAKSHUKA by heating up a pan with some olive oil. 10 to 15 milliliters should be totally fine. Add in your diced green onions or spring onions, I'm not sure how you call it, we call it only green onions. Mix it a little bit with the olive oil and leave it to cook for some time. 5 to 6 minutes should be enough. Once the green onions get a little bit softer and sauteed, it's time to add the red peppers. They should be diced however you want, there's no specific form or size you should dice them into. Mix again and leave them to cook with the green onions. This may take 5 to 6 minutes again, basically cook them until they get soft and they're basically ready to eat. Also make sure to constantly stir them so they won't get stick to the pan. My pan is non-sticking pan, but if you cook in other type of pan, yeah, make sure to stir from time to time. Add in around 100 to 200 milliliters of tomato passata. I had some leftovers in my fridge, so I decided to use it in this improvised SHAKSHUKA. Adding some additional water, this will help our vegetables to cook better and after that for our eggs to cook better. Mix again with the tomatoes and it's time to add some spices. I'll add some garlic powder, I'll add some smoked paprika, which I really enjoy, and I will also add some salt. Mix everything well with the spices. Add the lid on and put on low heat and basically cook until your tomatoes are reduced. Once it looks like this, you see there's almost no liquid left. This means that it's time to add our eggs. You can make tiny holes for your eggs and crack them into, but I don't really see a point in that, so I'll just crack them on top of the vegetables. And yeah, make sure you won't add any shells because they don't taste very good. I'll sprinkle some Bulgarian white cheese on top. You can use some tvorog, some quark, some feta cheese, whatever cheese you want. Even some mozzarella cheese would work well here. Put the lid on and cook your eggs on medium heat for 5 to 6 minutes. I like to add some pepper on top, like freshly ground pepper, and some smoked paprika for additional flavor and for additional nice looks. I put the lid again and cook for 5 more minutes or until my eggs are with the consistency I want. I like them in the middle. Once the eggs are cooked, make sure to sprinkle some freshly cut parsley on top, which in my opinion finishes the whole recipe in a very nice manner. And that's basically it. Our SLAVshuka is ready, and I assure you it tastes very well. The Slav difficulty level of this SHAKSHUKA would be like 1 out of 5 because it takes like 15 minutes to prepare and there's really nothing to mess up. You just fry up some vegetables, add in the eggs and some spices and you're done. Also make sure to enjoy it while it's hot and make sure to enjoy it with a very nice bread. I very much enjoy dipping into the eggs with the bread in the tomato sauce and basically to get from every piece of flavor with the bread. You can also enjoy this with some type of flatbread or whatever bread you want. But yeah, in my opinion, bread is essential for this recipe. With that said, this was all from me for today, comrades. I hope you enjoyed this Slavified version of SHAKSHUKA and I will Slav you next time.